Congress has been debating the ins and outs of President Biden's infrastructure deal for months. As the bill slowly advances through the House, let's take a look at what it will mean for the industry once it passes. A $1 trillion infrastructure plan passed the Senate earlier this month, with a $3.5 trillion plan to potentially come later, with more money toward housing and zoning policies. It is proclaimed to be the largest investment in public transit ever. Amtrak is to receive $66 billion alone, and $550 billion are set aside for projects like bridges, roads, internet, and more. So a $1 billion plan would go a long way to improving some of America's crumbling infrastructure. And generally, good infrastructure means better real estate values. With an expansion to the $3.5 trillion deal, funding could be provided for a $213 billion Biden plan to build or preserve more than 2 million affordable housing units across the country. And under that resolution, up to $332 billion will be set aside for housing and related investments, some of which could go towards funding those affordable housing units. Additionally, the bill would provide $21 billion for environmental remediation, to rebuild the electric grid and upgrade water infrastructure for $65 billion and $55 billion respectively, and put a total of $42 billion towards upgrading airports, ports, and waterways, all of which could impact the industry significantly, providing new opportunities for engineers and construction professionals, as well as developers who may be able to work with the government. California will be receiving the largest amount of infrastructure funds, with over $44 billion coming in, and New York is expected to receive the third largest amount, with almost $27 billion. While these plans sound helpful to the industry, the pay-fors are the next hurdle. How the government plans on paying for all these measures needs sorting out, and higher taxes are never a welcome change. Check back with The Real Deal for updates on the infrastructure deal.